Okay, hello and welcome everybody. I hope settings are all. We have our stats. They will be refreshed, so don't worry about the overlay. I will try to make it work. For any hello and welcome to Outfit Wars 2022, or however it's called. We're on Miller's server. We have the second day of matchups, and today we will stream first RUlN, which is starting as Team Red, versus HRGC, which is Team Blue. For those who have not seen Nexus, this map was designed for Outfit Wars. It has a little mini continent, as you can see on the map, and both teams start with duking it out over three neutral bases, and we will spectate it a bit. And with me today to commentate and also check the stream, we have 1 minute delay, so feel free to ask questions in between. We will try to keep an eye on the chat. With me today is TheWarWookie, my
Hello.
outfit teammate. Hello. So Wookie, your predictions. We have 1 minute 30 to go, so we need to keep it a bit short.
Well, we know RUlN has some very, very good players, some very, very good pilots, so I reckon they will have the advantage. From last year's Outfit Wars, we know HRGC did make it very, very far into the qualifiers. I believe they made it into the gold bracket last year. Not winning it, but I think they do have a shot. I think this will be a good matchup, and yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah, so I think those who know Miller know that RUlN is definitely the favorite here. We will see how good HRGC will perform against them. We have less than a minute to go until the alert starts, and the winner is the team that has the most territory control. If by chance one of the team pushes and captures the home base in front of the warp gate, then the match is called, basically warp gated, and the remaining points that will be distributed according to map position and base captures, the rest of them will all go to. And I already see 2 steer rains coming in from the north side, so those are can you check what's going on the steer rain in the north? Because
in the north, steer rain in the north, it's a blue steer rain, so it's coming in from I believe it's the HRGC side, or yep, starting with a lot of air on HRGC side, which is surprising. A couple of vehicles, Sunday's going into the front bases, the home bases, but the rest are in air.
I have the same problem as anyone else. Oh, here comes the RUlN airball. Duking it out with the NC airball right now. The only problem is everything is red, both teams. Let's see if I can somehow fix that. Now, for now, let's watch. We can identify the Mozzies from the Reavers.
Yeah.
So at least that one doesn't need color.
So bit of a scrappy airball at the moment, but it does look like RUlN do have the upper advantage. A lot of Reavers dying, a lot of them being jumped by right now.
Yeah, that looks like clear air dominance for the RUlN team right now.
HRGC do seem to have maxes on Bitter Gorge Garrison on all 3 points as well. They seem to be stacked up on B with maxes on A and C. Very heavily stacked on C as well. 2 Sundays set up, looks like as well.
The only base that is being flipped right now is the northern base at Bitter Gorge, and the middle base and the southern base. They are just
middle
about
base. Yep, so there's 2 points on the middle base. That's going to be a 7-minute timer. Let's see if they're going to flip the 3rd point as well.
One base far ahead on the timer, and the other ones are just starting to tick right now. We haven't seen any matches yet. all 3 neutral bases are 3-point bases. With depending on how many points you have controlled, the timer will change. So right now we see a very slow timer because on this particular base, 2 points by one faction, hold by one faction, and the third one by the opponent. That slows down the timer tremendously.
It's very interesting to see that both of these teams are going for the northern base very heavily. I can see 1 to 2 squads stacked up on the B point for RUlN and 2-3 squads stacked up for HRGC on the C point. So there's going to be a bitter battle here over all 3 points. HRGC hold the first 2, A and C, and RUlN are holding B.
Okay, apparently my mic is spazzing out a bit, so I'm gonna check real quick.
So it looks like RUlN are trying to attack the C point from the upstairs using beacons to try to drop down on them. They have gained control of A now, but are subsequently losing control of B. It seems they're focusing their ground over towards the C point, but they've got their HRGC have their maxes in, so we'll see how this pans out.
Alright, so I removed push to talk. I hope that improves my microphone quality a bit. Apparently it was spazzing out. So we have the middle base below 1 minute, ticking down in control of RUlN. Seems like being held by their pilots, or a couple of their pilots. No NC to contest, no HRGC to contest.
Yeah, I've seen about 1 HRGC pilot, but he appears to be being hunted down at the moment. RUlN appear to have complete dominance over Bitter Gorge Garrison, all 3 points, to 1 minute 16 to go.
So HRGC is in control of the southern base without any contest. That's an interesting setup. Like we have seen in the previous matches that a lot of times the people actually went for the middle and the southern base, but this time...
And RUlN did get the middle base, so Granite Head Reactor, they got that through in 2 minutes something.
Yeah.
So it looks like they're going to get both of these. They're going to get the middle base and the northern base. How is HRGC doing on the southern base?
They kept it uncontested. So far there is no backcap from either side. Actually, we have some population on hydroponics. Can you check whether RUlN is backcapping on hydroponics?
Appears so. RUlN do have a small squad set up in the powerhouse building at the moment.
Ah, yeah.
So they do have that back cap going for now, so doesn't look like HRGC are going to be able to continue on with holding that. They're going to need to pull back and sort this out.
So, RUlN is in complete control of on the northernmost base. Right now they just cleared the last spawn of HRGC. I still have to figure out that stupid stuff with the colors, so Empire specific doesn't work.
I think I'm just looking at the outfit tags.
What does that do?
RUlN are still going very, very strong at the moment. They're only keeping a small force of mosquitoes, but it seems to be completely overwhelming anything that HRGC pull.
Nah, they are still. So I'm very sorry, guys. The color bug is still not fixed, apparently. So we are right now on hydroponics, where HRGC has amassed their people, while at the same time they are duking it out on Slate Canyon. But this one here is ticking, so we're gonna follow up what HRGC is doing here. I will try to keep the view steady so that we can see their outfit tags. I can't do anything about the red versus red stuff, unfortunately. Oh, there comes an orbital by
That's interesting. NC
HRGC,
orbital.
But there is literally nothing.
There's no Sunday there, so that's an interesting orbital. Perhaps they thought there was a stealth Sunday there. But no, the RUlN appears to be operating completely on beacon, so that was a bit of a misplay right there.
HRGC is pushing from double doors into the powerhouse right now.
Yeah, they're pushing one by one into this small staircase, and they appear to be getting completely dominated here at the moment. They're pushing in double doors as well.
RUlN is reinforcing from door 1.
I think the right thing to do right now for HRGC is get control of the roof, get these beacons down, and play for 1 or 2 doors where they can really concentrate those maxes, those scat maxes. But yeah, these beacons are doing amazingly for RUlN right now.
Where are they placed? Ah, on the hill, on the roof. Okay.
Yeah, there's just
well,
one
I mean,
beacon on the roof.
But
it's one beacon on the roof, but it appears to be allowing them to reinforce heavily.
we have air buff. They are fighting something. Okay, air repull from NC right now. Not that many.
No, it's 1 or 2 fighters trying to get rid of the air to ground, but they appear to be going down to the air to air.
Okay, HRGC is bunching up on small again with a couple of maxes.
That is nasty, that ground pound.
Yeah.
Those Banshees are making quick work of the maxes on that infantry on small.
RUlN is pushing out on dubs to finish the flank. Yeah, that push got absolutely butchered.
I think this is already gone for now for RUlN. They appear to be pushing out, gonna get that spawn lock under control, and we'll get this base.
30 seconds, it is one good push on the beacons, but yeah, like
there's no beacons up, there's no infantry.
The infantry is on the box building, and Max trying to solo his way through, getting Desied from every side. Okay, yeah, that cap is going through. Meanwhile, Slate is already flipped for the TR. They have pushed on, and C has committed. Oh!
What's really interesting to see is Nexus secure substation going through with 1 minute.
Oh.
So that's the southwest, the very south base.
RUlN is just pushing into the point right now. I'm just live here, watching them clearing up HRGC. So backcap prevented on the south side. Tech plant is cut off right now, and RUlN has open way into the home base of HRGC right now.
They'll get a second connection in a moment from Slate Canyon. I'll go see what's going on over there.
Oh, flip again. Sneaky little infill here, or what? Okay, RUlN is watching this one, so this should be clear.
So RUlN appear to be moved onto the home base of HRGC at the moment. They appear to be swarming with three squads on the roof.
Double Galaxy coming in. Nice.
See, I think now would be the time for HRGC to pull some air, stop these spawns coming in, stop these galaxies, get rid of them. They really need to deny the spawns if they're going to want to get back into this home base and stop them.
Oh wow, hitching. I'm sorry guys.
Yeah, the hitching is pretty bad.
Holy moly. I didn't have that yesterday when I was playing. But apparently some guys on Connery and Emerald had hitching problems.
Yeah, there was apparently hitching problems on Connery. We didn't experience any in our match, but...
Okay, so how is the situation? Inside is HRGC.
They still don't have the point, which is surprising.
RUlN is slowly amassing, trying to counter the maxes. The maxes have to retreat right now.
So HRGC have set up inside the point.
Just going.
Yep, that should get rid of the maxes temporarily.
Yoink. And yeah, Max is dead. HRGC trying to keep control. RUlN is pushing in from the west side right now, spreading out, hitch a lot.
Second orbital going down.
That helped RUlN more than HRGC, to be fair.
Yeah, not a good.
And there we have it. RUlN is on point.
6 minutes to go. Let's see if they can hold out. As for the air situation, RUlN still appear to be keeping air control despite being near the warp gate. But they are held back. A couple of Sky Guards, a couple of Reavers, so no air to ground for now.
I think RUlN has put in basically their whole player base in that particular point. They have some
Senior,
Bulldog
this is-
Galaxies.
Yeah, that's quite dirty. I was just about to say that. Those Bulldog Galaxies appear to be doing work on that spawn room.
Oh, that's
That
nasty.
That is disgusting. They're not even aware of the Bulldogs. They're just being shelled on the
Yeah.
doors. Oh, Jesus.
Double Bulldog action right here. I love to see it. 6 minutes on the clock. Let's see. So, okay, they're slowly getting flagged now.
What's interesting to me is that, yeah, okay, RUlN do appear to have vehicle control as well. A couple of prowlers sitting outside the warp gate. Otherwise, they should be getting HRGC should be getting Sundays in to go through the back. But
Yeah. Like, your option is to have as many spawn options as possible on this particular base, so you can attack from as many angles as you possibly can. Coordinated, of course. If you're all running around like a headless chicken, then you won't achieve much. There's the RUlN bus now, set up on door 1 on the western powerhouse. Wow, the hitching is bad, Jesus. It's a shield sunny, really hard to get rid of. What the? Ah, yeah, NSO, okay, I was a bit confused right now. So HRGC is mainly pushing from the spawn, and yeah, the spawn
they're getting
is...
bansheed.
Yeah. HRGC is trying to push with Sky Guards. Yeah, we have
They have
here
a couple
some
of Sky Guards set up at the warp gate. It is deterring their air to ground. And those galaxies, that one galaxy just went
one
down.
gal goes down.
So yeah, these Sky Guards are a good option, but they need to get those spawns in. They need to, before the time runs out.
Anti-rep for the second gal right now. He's low, but not being finished off right now because the Tiara still have air control. Any Reaver that comes too close will die. However, now is the window for HRGC to actually get some space, something done, because they deal with the ground pound from the main spawn, and they're wasting too much time right now trying to push out.
Right now I'm seeing 2 Sunderers, 3 Sunderers come out the warp gate. Not one of them appears to be going for the point. One of them appears to be flipped. Oh, that is unfortunate.
Yeah, this looks like a typical live server spawn lock. Any major... Okay, the Lightnings have pushed out of the warp gate. A Sunderer is being escorted right now. Massive flag attack against the TR air right now. Okay, that's a good push from the armor for HRGC. Now they need to make use of it now. Like, they need a spawn option. They cannot push from the spawn room because they're camped.
Yeah, they appear to be driving Sunderers underneath. I don't think that's the best option for those Sunderers. You got to get up on those stairs, deploy next to the buildings, deploy on the southeast and the northwest side.
But it's still better than nothing. Okay, RUlN now is paying attention to the hints. Freaking hell, I'm sorry about that. Where's the hints thingy? There. New character gets new hints. Okay, orbital against the armor right now. It's gonna yeet some Sunderers, but not much damage being done to the buses itself. The deployed bus survives usually.
HRGC do seem to be in the bottom of the stairs building.
Yep.
Not able to push up.
There. But RUlN still has it under control.
And now Citadel goes down for
Let's follow the max a bit. Nope, the max is too passive.
I'm actually stuck. I'm stuck inside of the Citadel shield.
Okay, but yeah, you're correct. Citadel shield is being deployed. You can speed through it, by the way. It's being dealt with right now. But that put another minute onto the cap timer for RUlN. They have realized that HRGC is coming from the warp gate and not from the spawn. The spawn is being abandoned by HRGC. So RUlN can focus their whole ammo towards the warp gate and towards these vehicles.
Yeah, nobody's spawning in the spawn room. It looks like they're entirely focused on the south side. Not sure where.
Two prowlers pushing from the flank, going against the lightnings, wiping them slowly one by one.
I've got a Vanguard to the northwest, but it appears to be not dealing with any of the armor.
Sandy is under siege. That thing will go down. It's not a good thing to spawn on anymore. And gone.
Yeah.
So HRGC is only left with 1.5 minutes. Steer Rain's coming in. NC Steer Rains.
It's going to be
Possibly
interesting.
max crash, but
If
the
they can
gals are back.
If they can catch them off guard, they may be able to push in from the double doors near the spawn room, because all
Here
the
comes the Steer
reinforcers.
Rain.
Let's see where it lands. HRGC
Right in the
landed
middle.
on roof.
And lolpots.
No lolpods, actually. Oh, okay, that's a lot of HRGC pushing in from the spawn room side. Those double doors, they appear to be going to the left door.
The bulldogs are hitting them
is.
again. They're making ground inside now.
They're...
I'm sorry, I'm being pushed.
No, they got stuck outside.
They're getting stuck by hard light barriers.
You gotta put some decimators in those hard light barriers. You can't keep them up.
Oh, that whole push got wiped just now. And
Res grenade
zombies,
coming out.
but
No, I think this is going to be a clear wipe for RUlN.
Yeah. 25 seconds to go until the match is over. Can HRGC pull out a miracle here right now? Do they have any other option?
With 15 seconds to go, I don't think there's even time to get to the point from the spawn room.
I think so as well.
Yeah, this is going to be a clear win for RUlN.
So that means 19 minutes, something about 19 minutes HRGC took to get the victory over, RUlN got the victory over HRGC. GG's being called in chat. And of course the Banshee farmer has to farm people after the alert is gone, we all know it. Disgusting behavior. Alright, so we will continue and jump into the Rosie versus Dick match since we have some time. I will close down the stream for 1 or 2 minutes, guys. Don't go away, we will jump into the Dick versus Rosie matchup, but we have to fix a bit and we have to adjust the title and make it a new VOD, so don't go anywhere. Well, go take a piss break or whatever. We will be back in 2 minutes.